Okay, ladies, this isn't just what's in my purse video. This is what I actually carry in my purse from the moment I leave my house to my final destination. This video is giving you that I am fly, that I am organized, and that I am fully prepared. Hey fam, I'm Darlene. Welcome to Beauty is What I Do 2.0. And I am a pro makeup artist, a digital entrepreneur, and your midlife bestie helping you to glow up from the inside out. And on today's video, it is part 2 of my travel series because I am showing you what is actually in my travel purse. The one that does not leave your side. Yeah, that one is very important. So I just want to show you what I like to put into my travel purse because these things must be by my side at all times. It is non-negotiable. And I'm just curious, are other women carrying something similar? I can't wait to read your comments at the end because I am truly curious what it is that you guys must have in your travel purse when you are traveling. So now let's get this video started. Now, I am not a fan of overpacking, but girl, I cannot be caught out here slipping. I hate to be on the plane, in the airport, in the car, and realize that I have forgot something. Like, that is my worst nightmare. That is like me showing up to a bride without my makeup brushes. That is the worst thing ever, ever, ever. The way I pack my bag makes me feel at peace. It gives me comfort. It keeps me cute, girl. I feel real safe because I feel like I got exactly what I need in my travel purse. So I'm going to try to keep this in some categories in order. Though it's not packed in my purse that way, I'm going to try to make it make sense, right? So we're going to talk about tech. We're going to talk about a little bit of wellness. We're going to talk about beauty, of course. We're going to talk about snacks and a few little extra things. So first things first, this is my bag. Now, this used to be a bag. Oh, something bit me. But this used to be a bag that I carried a lot. I carried it a lot back in 2018, 2019, when it was real popular. But now I don't carry it as much. I still carry it some, but I realized, oh, this bag is a good bag, I think. Because I was carrying another bag for my travel purse. But I believe this is going to make a great travel bag. And a lot of times I wear black anyway. So this is the bag. And y'all, it's stuffed. It's got everything in it. But what I do like about it is that it has these extra straps, which is so nice. And it's nice and deep. So this is now my new official travel bag. And I'm going to test it out this week. So let's start with, we're going to start at the bottom. Since this is on top, first thing is my snacks. Well, you know what? Let me do this. Let me show you. Here we go. Literally, this is everything I'm going to take. So now we're going to start with the snacks. So I must have my Quest chips in my travel bag. And that satisfies the salty, but I need something sweet too. So I also have my Bear Bells protein bar. So these are my two snacks. And I'm more than likely going to have a bottle of water that I'm going to buy once I pass TSA. All right. So those are my snacks. So we got that out the way. So let's get into tech. Your girls got some techie stuff, as most of us do. So know that my phone is definitely going to be in my bag. It's definitely going to be in the bag. But I got this little nice, dandy, handy bag that has all my tech in it. Well, it has 95% of my tech stuff in it. And that means that it has my cords, my battery charge. So I've got my battery charger here. I've got my portable light here. And then you flip it over and I've got my UBC child, all these cords. I don't even know the names of them, but I've got this works for both of these. And then I have my clip that goes on to my portable light. And then I've got an extra one of these that I'm going to need to plug in to charge my portable, to charge my portable light. And then I have my earbuds, and then I have my phone charger itself. So that's what this is. And what's nice about this, and then I have my AirPods. So I have that in there too. But this has enough room. If I wanted to put another phone in here, I could do that, and on this side. But I thought this was great. The worst thing ever for me is when I'm digging. The one thing I dig most for my AirPods or for my other earbuds, and if they're not all tightly wound up very nicely, they're just kind of all over the place in my purse, and I hate that. So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, this is good, and this is a keeper. The other tech item I have that is a must is actually this mic that I am wearing, that I'm using, but that is in there. So this is where I store it. I have an extra mic here. And when you close it, it just automatically charges itself. I don't know how it does it, y'all. There is a little port that if I need to, I guess somehow it will let me know. I'm going to say in the front, it does let me know when I probably need to charge this up, but I love this. So this comes off, I put that in there, and we are good to go. So that's the other part of my tech. And the third part of my tech is my tripod. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere without my tripod, right? I love it. Girl, bye. This is my tripod. And I love this tripod because this stands 7 feet tall. If you're watching and you are into content creation, you know that you need some height on these tripods. And some of them only come 5 feet. I'm 5 feet. Depends on what kind of shot, what kind of angle. I need it to be a little bit taller. And I love this. This is 7 feet tall, y'all. And it does have a remote. So anywho, this is what else is in my travel bag. I think that is it for tech. Now let's get into wellness. Wow, that's a lot. So let's start with first aid. Listen, clearly TSA must know what this is, right? So in here are my daily meds, girl. So I've got a bottle of Advil mixed with some Tylenol up in there. I've got my inhaler in case I encounter any animals, right? That brings on my little asthma. I've got all my daily vitamins in here. But actually what came in here, y'all, was a for real first aid kit. I'm talking about scissors and gauze and plastic gloves and y'all, just everything. But what I've decided to take with me in here is just a bunch of alcohol pads, some antibiotic ointment, some Q-tips, a little gauze here. And I love this. Yes, please give me some safety pins. It seems like I always need a safety pin. And then I put in here a little thread kit set. I have that. And then I also have in here my eye drops because sometimes I'm just on my phone too long and my eyes get extremely dry. So I've got my eye drops. And then I also have, I don't know what this is. This came in the first aid kit. If y'all know what this looked like what you wrap around your arm when you're going to take some blood. I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to just leave it in there. And then, of course, I've got cough drops. Because I think that if I ever have a coughing spell or if the person next to me has a coughing spell, I'm going to hand them a cough drop, right? Cough drops fall under first aid because you need help when you're coughing at that point, right? And so I always keep those. So that is part of my wellness category and items that I like to pack and I feel real safe, right? I feel very prepared. And that's that part. So also in my bag, I have tissue. You never know. You never know, right? Sneezing, nose may run, person next to you nose may run. And so tissue. I also keep some wet ones, some hand wipes. Never know. You definitely need that. They don't always give those to you on the plane. And I also keep some feminine wipes. Yeah, you just never know. You just want to be prepared. So that is in there too. And oh, by the way, most of this I got right from Amazon, and I will be sure to link it below. But I feel real safe and secure with these. Girl, what else I got in here? This would be part of, I guess, wellness, because you might have something at the airport that doesn't agree with you. And so you just have to take care of a little bit of business, and potpourri helps you to take care of that. I keep this. I feel like, yes, I need this at the airport. Unfortunately, on the plane, y'all know how it is. You hate to be that one that goes in and it wasn't right, and then someone is waiting to come in and it wasn't you. Get you this, girl. So good. What else I have? I think that is it for the wellness part. So now let's get into just the essential thing that you need. You need a pen. You need a pen, girl. Make sure you have pens. If you're going international, you got to fill out that information on the plane. Or I don't know if they still do that. I think they make you do that online now. I don't think you do it anymore on the plane, but you never know. You're going to need a pen, and you don't want to be asking the person next to you, can I borrow your pen? Right? And then after you use the pen, then you got to pull out your wet ones because maybe you don't want to touch their pen. Girl, have your own pen. And what else? Oh, and of course, y'all, this is my wallet. I'm going to show you this real fast because I really need a credit card, a wallet holder, and this is what I've just, you need that. And that's it as far as wellness goes. So the other things now we're going to get into are beauty, touch ups, and some of this stuff can cross over with wellness and beauty, right? So as you saw, my biggest dilemma was my lip colors, y'all. Like, but that is the one thing that goes in my bag. It don't go in the beauty essential bags. It don't go in that. It goes in my purse because I need my lips to look fresh and cute and glossy from the time I get on the plane, right? Then you've had a few snacks, you've had a drink or two, you've gone to sleep, and then you need to wake up and you need to touch up because you want to be cute as you walk off the plane into your final destination. It's a whole vibe, right? So I have to carry all of my lip colors. So this is what I have. It's a clear, no, it ain't clear. It's a mesh makeup bag. And I got everything in here, y'all. So let's go through with that. I've got my hand sanitizer. I've got my hand lotion. I have, after you've awakened from your nap on the plane, you want your breath to be fresh. So we've got a little Listerine here. And then we also have, just in case you decided to have onions on your salad, or I've also got the little ones you put on your tongue. So breath is always fresh. In addition to me, I don't play. In addition to my icebreaker. So this is also in my bag. I promise y'all I don't have halitosis. I just like fresh breath. I just do. So then what else is in here? So I always keep a little small Vaseline in here. I have a nice size mirror. I don't have a small mirror. I have a nice large little mirror, right? And it just folds over like that. So that is in here. And then I like to touch up my fragrance before I get off the plane. So I've got my clean whipped cherry rollerball. I've got my clean skin scent also. That's a spray. And then I also have my sparkling sugar, also by Clean. So those are my travel fragrances, girl. I love those. Like, love, love, love. Then I have in here all those things to help my lips look their best. So for this trip, I actually match my lip colors to my outfit. So I've done that prior to, so I've got a nice little variety. I've got my Fenty Beauty Balm Glow Stick. Don't ask me the name, y'all. This one is called Flamingo Fling. So I got Flamingo Fling. So I got a soft pink kind of gloss. I've got my fun Revlon gloss called Sky Pink. I've got my Danessa. No, this isn't Danessa. This is the other Pat McGrath gloss. I can't remember the name, but it's a good neutral gloss, kind of bronzy. And then what other gloss I have? Oh, and then I have Juvia's Place. This is actually mixed. That's actually what I have on. I have this nude Juvia's Place mixed with the Fenty Balm gloss. That's what I have on. And then I have 2 lip liners. I've got Chestnut and I've got the TL. What is this line called, Jesus? The Lip Bar lip liner and No Chaser. So those are my 2 lip liners. And then the lip colors. I've got Honey Love by MAC lipstick. This is a lip color. Y'all can't find it, so don't ask. It is a matte pink lip color by Too Faced. It's by Too Faced. They don't make it anymore, but it's a version of Honey Love, right? Very, very matte. Then y'all, I couldn't even decide. Because I already told y'all how much I love the lip. So I've got Low Key, a nice little chocolate that I can wear all over as a liner. I have what is one? Savage that I like to wear with Low Key in the center. Then I've got Hot Mama. I've got Boy Trouble. Those 2 I wear together. So that is my lip combos for this trip. Now let's move on to what else is in my purse. A little floss. I couldn't fit it in the mesh bag, but this is on a little side pocket on the inside. And I also, y'all, that is it. The last thing I have for my when I am departing the plane, right? When I'm departing the plane, I have my Ray-Ban sunglasses. I love it. These are my best like travel sunglasses. Why? Because they're flashy. They're a blue, mirror like that. It's attention getting, but it's also my eyes. This is for these early morning flights when maybe I don't want to put on any makeup, but I still want to look fly. I love these Ray-Ban. These are my official travel on the plane sunglasses. However, I will be taking more, but this is a necessity for my travel flight. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you guys. I love this bag, but truly it was really, really like big, just, everything all over the place. So I ordered this great organizer that fit right down in my purse so nicely. It has pockets on the outside. It has 4 pockets on the inside. And then it, of course, has this big opening area here. Then it has a little slide one on the outside. And then in addition to that I'm not going to take with me is this. This also came. So this, a zipper, which is great. Then it has an opening here, and then it has 3 little openings on the outside. So I was like, oh God, I have to have this. I saw someone else use this and I just thought it was great. And you know what I just realized? Where's my pen, y'all? Where is the pen? Because I just realized there's a little hole right here. And I think that's for the pen. Y'all, that's for the pen. See, that's what I'm talking about. Keeping me organized, keeping us organized. So I love that. Love, love, love. That my travel bag. These are the things that I love to travel with that makes me feel so, so happy. So let me know in the comments, what are some of the things that you always bring in your travel bag that I don't have here? And don't forget, part 3 is coming up where I will give you a snippet of what I'm packing for this trip. By the way, I'm going to Chicago, y'all. I'm going home. I'm going home for a week. It's part, so much is going on. It's part my husband's class reunion. And then it's also my class reunion. And I hope I can make it. It's on a Saturday and I'm hoping I can just show my face And then we're also partly celebrating our anniversary. So there's a lot going on. So I'm going to show you a few things that I'm packing, and my whole thought process of how like I match up. I lay everything out, y'all. Everything as much as possible so that when I get there again, I am not caught off guard. I cannot stand it. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. And if you haven't subscribed and you like this type of content, girl, we are in our midlife, mid 40s, 50s, even 60s. Listen, we're midlife and fabulous. And if that is who you are and you like this, go ahead and subscribe, girl. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload. And I try to upload now on Thursdays and Sundays. So thank you so much for joining me, my day ones. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.